From aliens in Renaissance paintings to countless other conspiracies, some of the best-known works of art still contain unsolved mysteries. Sometimes this can be an uncovered story, a sinister hidden detail, or a double meaning. This is Mr. Mysterious, and I will be guiding you through numerous enigmatic messages buried in famous works of art. Prepare yourself, as I will be telling you about secrets that remain undiscovered for over half a millennium. The Secret of the Last Supper. As one of the world's most famous paintings, it's no wonder why the Last Supper is so relentlessly studied. After all, Leonardo da Vinci was known for secret codes and double meanings that he implemented into his works of art. On top of that, Da Vinci was a polymath whose interest included astrology, architecture, science, mathematics, anatomy, and many other things. This is surely one of the reasons why even today we keep discovering hidden codes in his works. The Last Supper, as its name implies, depicts the Last Supper of Jesus with his disciples as it is told in the Gospel of John. However, this painting has been the target of speculation over the centuries, which still continues today. Thanks to modern and non-invasive techniques, we keep discovering more mysteries that surround this work of art. Several book authors have come up with theories that Da Vinci actually tried to reveal secrets about this event that the Catholic Church has tried to hide. Musicians have also speculated that there is an accompanying soundtrack, which was discovered in 2007 by Italian musician Giovanni Maria Pala. He discovered that the hands of the apostles in the painting can be substituted with the notes of a Gregorian chant. This has resulted in a 40-second hymn to God that can be played on a pipe organ, which is the instrument most commonly used in Leonardo's spiritual music. Even though the discovery of the hymn to God doesn't reveal any dark secrets, there are plenty of codes that point to sinister events deeply hidden in this work of art. It was long known that the central half-moon window contained a mathematical and astrological puzzle that was ultimately deciphered by Sabrina Sforza Galizia, who is a Vatican researcher. She claims that the Last Supper predicts an apocalyptic flood that will cover the globe from March 21st to November 1st, 4006. Finally, some researchers have found hidden images of goats once the painting is mirrored through its center. Furthermore, ufologists believe that Da Vinci knew about extraterrestrial life and tried to give us an image of what they looked like. The Madonna with Saint Giovannino. This painting, titled The Madonna with Saint Giovannino, is painted by Domenico Ghirlandaio. Even though the image doesn't look strange at first, thousands of UFO enthusiasts are coming to the Palazzo Vecchio in Florence to witness a strange detail. In the top right corner, there's a strange object hovering in the sky that also seems to be a source of a strange light. There's also another interesting segment depicting a man and his dog standing below the UFO-like object and looking right at it. Upon closer inspection, it is clear that the man is looking at the object and wonders what it is. The dog also looks at the floating object, and with its mouth open, it could even be barking at it. Additionally, some believe that Mary, who is taking the central part of the painting, is trying to block the two babies from the flying saucer's view. The Madonna with Saint Giovannino isn't the first painting that depicts strange hovering objects. There are also other works of art that clearly show our civilization's contact with aliens. For example, Flemish artist Art de Gelder is the creator of the Baptism of Christ, that shows a very large UFO-like structure in the sky, shining beams of light on John the Baptist and Jesus. Furthermore, a fresco titled The Crucifixion, painted in 1350 and located in today's Serbia, shows two large objects that can be seen in the top left and top right of the fresco. These objects look like small flying saucers that can contain only one person, in addition to a tail-like extension on the back. The Arnolfini Portrait by Jan van Eyck. The Arnolfini Portrait is one of the most popular works of art in London's National Gallery. Painted in 1434, this painting shows a happy couple that is expecting a child, standing in what appears to be their living room. Art historians have tried to identify who this couple might be. Since the name of the painting was long known, they were able to check the Arnolfini clan that once lived in Bruges, today's Belgium. Finally, they discovered that the picture depicts Giovanni di Nicolai Arnolfini and his wife Costanza Trenta. However, Giovanni and Costanza had no recorded children, and Costanza died a year before this work of art was completed. Yet, we clearly see a pregnant woman in this painting. Is this a memorial to Costanza, who might have died during childbirth? The Arnolfini portrait also contains another cleverly hidden portrait, which raises the question of the actual subject matter. When it was first acquired by the National Gallery in 1842, it was noted that the subject matter of this painting has not clearly been ascertained. Even though we can see the burning candle that usually represents the wedding ceremony and the dog that was considered to be a symbol of marital faith, this all becomes irrelevant once we take a good look at the mirror that can be found behind the happy couple. The mirror on the wall shows two additional figures to the man and the woman in the green dress. The artist used a very clever visual trick to tell us more about this couple. Today, it's believed that one of these mysterious figures is Van Eyck, thanks to the script above the mirror, which translates to, "Van Eyck was here in 1434. However, we don't know the real story behind this work of art, even though this is most likely a devastating tragedy. As art historians agree, this painting has numerous death-related features as well. For example, the chandelier above the couple has two candles on either side. The placement of these candles could represent the living Nikolai with the lit candle above him, and the deceased Costanza with an extinguished candle above her. The Secret of the Old Fisherman. One of the first Hungarian painters to become well known throughout Europe was Tibor Konzvarikowska. He was a part of the avant-garde movement of the early 20th century, who spent his life in Budapest. Tibor was a pharmacist until his 20s when he turned to art. According to his own words, he had a mystic vision when he was 27 years old. After hearing a voice say, "You will be the greatest painter, greater than Raphael," he decided to take a journey around Europe and to pursue his artistic dreams. One of Tibor's well-known paintings is The Old Fisherman. Upon first look, there's nothing weird going on with this picture, as it depicts an old and wrinkled fisherman sitting on a shore somewhere. However, if we mirror the left side of the picture, we will get a different face, and the same thing will happen if we do this with the right side. While being mirrored on the left side, we'll see the old fisherman that prays in a boat on a calm sea. However, if we mirror on the right side, we will see the devil with a stormy sea behind him. As this was just recently discovered, people are becoming increasingly interested in other Tibor works, trying to discover what kind of secrets he may have hidden. Mona Lisa. This 16th century portrait, aside from being one of the most recognizable works of art, has also been the subject of speculation throughout history. Some speculate that Mona Lisa was pregnant due to the arrangement of her hands, or that she may have been a prostitute due to her lack of facial hair. In 2010, a doctor that analyzed the painting claimed that Mona Lisa might have been suffering from a tumor in her right eye. which is something that Da Vinci must have noticed due to his extensive medical background. One of the most recent discoveries says that by magnifying high-resolution images of the Mona Lisa's eyes, a series of letters can be seen. In the right eye, the letters L and V are seen, which could well stand for Leonardo da Vinci's name. However, even though there are symbols in her left eye, they could not be identified. This must be a clue that Leonardo decided to hide, and it will take us a long time to finally discover who Mona Lisa actually was. Perhaps the best-known theory is that Mona Lisa was Lisa del Giocondo, who was buried beneath a convent in Florence. In 2011, an excavation was performed when the skull and bones of a woman speculated to be Lisa were found. On the other hand, some believe that the painting's subject is Leonardo's mother, Caterina. In 2014, several art historians decided to investigate this claim and discovered that Caterina might have been a Chinese or a Middle Eastern slave, even though no clear evidence has ever been found. If you find it mysterious, then like and share this video. Also, be sure to subscribe because you don't want to miss what's coming next. As always, thank you for watching.